Howdy, howdy, my beautiful Sagittarius. How are you doing, darling? My name is SimplyVelca, and today, honey, I'm going to be getting into your weekly tarot horoscope reading, Sagittarius, for September 2021, going into October, darling, the spooky season, October 2021. Can y'all believe it, Saggy? Remember, it does not matter what you identify as, Sagittarius. My readings are for anyone that identifies he, she, they, them, anything in that spectrum or outside of that spectrum, darling, because it's none of my business what you identify as, right, darling? My business is making sure these cards resonate with you. So if they do, let me know in the comments below, darling, how they resonate with you, Sagittarius, because that's how I keep up with y'all. Also, if you do enjoy this tarot reading today, Sagittarius, or you just enjoy my vibe, I would really appreciate it, girl. I would really appreciate it, Sagittarius, if you were to give this video a like and subscribe, because it does help me out a lot, and I always appreciate it when you do. Remember, my readings are just here to give you some food for thought, because put it in perspective, Sagittarius, I'm just a man reading some tarot cards to you, honey. So take the cards that resonate, leave what doesn't. So let's just jump into your weekly tarot horoscope reading now, Sagittarius, and just get into this, darling, and let's see what's going on for y'all. Also, if you'd like to book a private personal reading with me, Sagittarius, my website's always linked down below, simplyvelca.com, so be sure to check that out at a later point if you'd like. So let's see what's going on for my Saggies. Eight of Swords coming in here for your overall main energy for this week, Sagittarius. So the Eight of Swords is talking about overcoming your fears and going through, it talks about self-entrapment, right? I was trying to read off the card itself so you can, in case y'all wouldn't be able to read it yourself, because I know sometimes it's a little bit hard to. But yeah, this is a week of where you're really trying to release the barriers that are keeping you back. I just heard very strongly, Sagittarius, imposter syndrome. So I don't know if you guys have been dealing with some imposter syndrome, Sagittarius, in regards to something. Maybe you feel as if you're not worthy of some type of success in your life, worthy of some type of person in your life. Like you guys are just really in your head, Sagittarius. It's just bumming me out, darling, because there's something going on in your life that's like just causing you to just like, I don't know. It's just is like you're not seeing yourself in your ultimate glory, Sagittarius. It's just bumming me out, darling. So let's see what's going on with y'all this week, Sagittarius. Let's see what's up, honey. We have the Moon card coming in here with the 10 of Wands, Sagittarius, baby girl, baby boy. Temperance card coming in. Major Arcana after Major Arcana, Saggy. And then you have the Four of Swords in the back of the deck. Oh my gosh, Sagittarius, you guys are going through it, darling. You guys are going through it. Something in your life caused some heaviness in your life. I do feel as if you weren't really anticipating this. You know, I feel as if you guys have been trying to ride out the storm with something, Sagittarius. You guys have been trying to ride out the storm, but it just feels as if each day that you try to ride out the storm, honey, it just keeps weighing you down further and further. I feel as if you guys are just in this place of where some of you guys are just asking, you're just like, look, y'all, I just need to catch a break, darling. Is it like really this hard to be catching a break, right? You're wondering if like the universe is just trying to punish you right now, Sagittarius. No, it's not, right? There's just, you guys are definitely going through your trials and tribulations, honey. It bums me out that you guys are in the state of energy, though, because I really, even just from these cards alone, I can just sense like this heaviness, right? I can even like sense like just like the emotions are even just starting to like bubble up for me as I'm like connecting to y'all's energy. It's just like this sense of just like gasping for air. I don't know. It's just like you're trying like your best, Sagittarius, into not feeling as if you're drowning. It does feel as if you're just in this place of, what is this card trying to come out for? You're waiting for that sun moment, right? You guys are going through such a heavy period of darkness that you're just like waiting for some good stuff to happen. Oh, Sagittarius, darling. Oh, I am so sorry for y'all, right? Obviously, I'm not responsible for this, honey, but it just bummed me out. Like, I just really sense this really heavy period of struggle. I can really just tell just from these cards, like, there's just. So let's see, and it's based off of this moon, right? It feels as if, I'm starting to lose my voice even, darling. What is going on, darling? It does feel as if, like, yeah, you guys have just been going through such a heavy period of darkness, which is like, the Devil card came out, darling, clarifying the Moon card. Oh my gosh, Sagittarius. I don't even want to post this reading, but I know, like, obviously, like, me choosing to not post it is just like, like, I shouldn't, like, suppress the message, but because it's like, y'all are going through this, so hopefully this tarot reading can, lessen some of the load. At the very least, know that you're not alone, Sagittarius, that you do have a support system. Even if it's just me, just this little quirky man reading some tarot cards to you in this screen, just know that I'm trying to, like, I'm supporting you, honey. And it's just like, I know you guys are going to make it through this. Like, I don't need tarot cards to tell me that, darling. Not only do I know it intuitively, but you have the Sun card, which is the best card in the deck that did come out, darling. because normally I only like to pull one card in here. So like I do know your story gets better, right? And plus just my optimism in general. Like I don't ever want to conceptualize a reality where there's just my peeps are not having some positivity happening in their life. We have the Three of Cups coming in here with the Ten of Wands. So, you know, I feel as if even during this period of struggle, Sagittarius, you kind of just like you've realized like who's actually truly on your side, Sagittarius. You're realizing who's on your side. Like intentions are being shown and showcasing to me, Sagittarius. Like some of that, I feel like this is going to be for a very small percentage of y'all, Sagittarius. But it does feel as if for some of you guys, like someone that you really like, you're opening up to somebody, you're trying to be like, you know, you just needed to like just let your feelings out, you needed some type of emotional release, and so you're trying to lean on some type of like some individual in your life, and they kind of just showcase where it's just like, oh, like y'all don't actually care about me, which is such a bummer, Sagittarius. It's just like, because it's just giving me very much so an energy where it's just like you were always there for everybody else when you were feeling strong, or even if you weren't feeling strong, Sagittarius, you're always there for other people, but now you're just kind of like left high and dry, it feels like. And then you have the Temperance card, for clarifying the Temperance card, Sagittarius. Sagittarius, you know, I know this is going to be, especially when you guys are going through it right now, I know how annoying this message is going to come off as, but it's just like, you know, the Temperance card is the card of patience. When you have twice coming in twice for you guys clarifying one another, it's this message really, Sagittarius, where it's just like, just continue riding this storm out. I know it feels like you're drowning right now. I know this is probably like the heaviest that you've ever felt in your life. It's just like you guys are going through some trials and tribulations, and I know this is not the first time in Sagittarius, because it's like I remember and recalling like a month or two ago as well, you guys were going through another heavy period where it's just like this sense of like betrayal with like a friend group or just someone in your life that really just like took it, like it just really bothered you greatly. So I hope it's not the same energy, right? Well, in some cases I kind of do hope it's the same energy, just because like I don't want that, because if it isn't, that means you just have more people just betraying you. But what a bummer, Sagittarius. Oh my gosh. Just know that things are going to get better. I promise you that, darling. Again, I don't need cards for that. I know my Saggies are good. So let's see what you don't see coming. Ace of Cups. Come on now. Is this the part where I say I'm right? Well, hold up. Let me not get ahead of myself, Sagittarius. I still got to pull a couple more cards. So we have the Queen of Pentacles coming in here with the Five of Pentacles, and then the Justice card stepping forward, Sagittarius. So the good thing, like, here's the thing. It's just like, I do feel as if, and I don't feel like it's going to be social, to be honest. It feels as if, let me put these cards back. This whole pile stack here just went flying. I feel as if, Sagittarius, for you guys, while your social life may be abysmal, right? Your social life, people around you may be abysmal. It's looking like your money's looking fabulous, darling, right? It's looking like, or if it's not in those categories, it's like there's going to be some aspect of your life that's extremely abysmal, and then another part of your life that's actually just going to be flourishing, darling. It's going to be flourishing. Queen of Pentacles, this is why I say it's going to be flourishing in terms of your finances or career for many of you guys, is because it's like, I do feel, especially with that Five of Pentacles as well, and this Ace of Cups, it's almost as if like something's coming forward into your life, Sagittarius, where it's just like the hard work that you've been putting in, it's going to be coming back in tenfold. Your cup's going to be overflowing, darling, with just this sense of like your hard work paying off, right? The Justice card coming in here, it's like this sense of where, you know, it's, you know, for many people, Sagittarius, you like good things that might happen. It's just like, oh, this is like a miracle that happened. But for you guys, Sagittarius, it's just like your hard work is just finally paying off, right? Even when things weren't feeling promising. You know, let me just give like an analogy, Sagittarius, because I speak better in analogies. Let's just say you were doing YouTube, right? You were just posting up those videos, you were just posting them up and just selling, like trying to just put everything out there and trying to just like put that, like be seen, right? And you weren't getting really any traction, right? But you've been putting in all the work, you've been looking and be like, what am I, like you look at it and it's just like you can't even figure out what it is that you're doing wrong that isn't providing that traction to you. And so even while you were feeling down in the dumps, darling, and just feeling kind of hopeless in regards to this, being like, it doesn't matter what I do, like you may have like that perspective on deep down with yourself being like you know, where you're just like feeling down in the dumps about it, being like, "Ugh, I don't know why I bother doing these videos when only 3 people see it," right? You still continue to post your videos. You still continue to do this because for some of you guys, like, you don't see another option, right? You're just like, well, I like this has to work, or there's no plan B, right? For you, Sagittarius, there's no sense of plan B, so you would continuously would push through this, right? And I feel like for many of you guys, Sagittarius, like, you're going to have like a breakthrough moment where it's just like you're finally going to start receiving that traction. But again, in tenfold, the Ace of Cups, your cup flowing overflowing, right? With just like blessings and just like, you know, it's just like giving me the sense of where it's just like you didn't have to change anything, Sagittarius. You just had to continually push through. And at some point, something's happening that just gets you out of that Eight of Swords energy that we were talking about. And then that's where the sun starts rising, darling, right? You start getting seen, your videos start, you know, being pushed by YouTube or whatever, right? So whatever that analogy is works for you in your life, right? Taking away YouTube, insert like what it is that you've been working hard at. And I feel like for many of you guys, it's something in terms of like your creative projects or just mainly financial, something that would just give you monetary gain. I feel like, Sagittarius. And I mean, I suppose it doesn't have to, because Pentacles do refer to just your overall stability, right? It's just something that you remained committed to, even if like deep down you're just like not like kind of losing hope with it, right? You didn't allow your willpower, your conviction stayed strong even when things just weren't looking very promising at all. But it definitely pays off, Sagittarius. You don't see this coming, but it definitely pays off. So let's talk about the good things that are in the works for you, Sagittarius. What good things are in the works for y'all, darling? It's a nice pick-me-up of that energy that we first tapped into, darling. Like, oh, that was some heaviness, Sagittarius, don't y'all think? Good things in the works for you guys. Two of Wands coming in. Ooh, come on now. Two of Wands, King of Pentacles, and the Five of Cups. So this is really kind of just reinforcing the last message, or last part that we just had for you, Sagittarius, where that Five of Cups, where you just very much so frustration. King of Pentacles with the Two of Wands. This is a card of really something ramping up for you guys, Sagittarius, in the sense of like contracts coming. Like, you know, the Two of Wands is a card of contracts and like really setting yourself up for the future. Sagittarius, looking forward to the future. So something's definitely, you know, with the King of Pentacles, is again this, you know, Pentacle energy keeps on coming in, where it's just like you're building this empire. There's just like this very strong, stable energy coming forward to you based off of that Two of Wands, based off of some type of commitment, some type of opportunity presenting itself to you. So you're definitely going to be catching a break based off of like, again, it's just this sense of like where you guys are putting energy into something, you're just working hard at something, even if it wasn't looking very fruitful, you're just like, you know what, no, I got to continue on with this. Like there's, again, it's like this sense, Sagittarius, where there is no plan B for you. You're just like, no, this has to work, right? And so it's very much so just like, I don't know, it's just a nice energy to be in. It's honestly very admirable, Sagittarius, to see this energy for you guys, because it's just like you guys just stuck through. Four of Wands clarifying the Two of Wands. So again, really this sense of like whatever this contract is, this commitment, it's definitely going the long haul. Like this is the path that you're working, this is what you were working so hard for in the first place, Sagittarius. King of Swords clarifying the King of Pentacles, and the Fool card clarifying the Five of Cups. No, girl, come on now, Sagittarius. Look up the meanings of these cards if you don't believe me, Sagittarius. Like, because I know this is definitely taking a nice, pleasant shift. From the beginning of this reading, because it was looking so heavy. Like you guys are definitely catching a break with something. Whatever it is that you guys have been just feeling kind of just like hopeless about, maybe you guys were on the verge of quitting something, Sagittarius, right? But you continue pushing through. Like you're definitely going to be catching a break, Sagittarius. Something is definitely coming in that you really don't see coming. And then it's just like you just like wake up back to doing that same routine, and it's just like something just like one day it just like you just strike gold, you strike oil, whatever it is that you want to strike, darling, and it just becomes insanely profitable. It's this, whatever it is, it sets you up for long term, right? It's not just like catching like a quick wind of like abundance, right? Maybe a quick flow of cash. It's just like, no, this sets you up for the long term of your life. Like it's just very pleasant energy to be in, Sagittarius. So really just continue pushing through. Well, whatever it is that you're losing hope about, continue pushing through, even if it's about a person. Actually, I don't even want to go into that narrative. I don't ever like telling people to like stick it out with a person, but I guess since I said that, I guess I should. If this is identifying with a person, Sagittarius, I do see, with that Two of Wands, that Four of Wands, this is that sense of just like commitment, right? Commitment to the Four of Wands is a card of marriage, so I have to take out my own bias, right? I have to relay that message, right? So like if that is your scenario, right? I definitely do see the commitments coming in, right? So take that as you will, darling. I am just simply the messenger. I'm not the one. It's not my place to really project my thoughts and opinions, right? So now, Sagittarius, let's see what messages your spirit guides and ancestors have for you today. What insight do your spirit guides and ancestors have for you today, Sagittarius? What messages do they have through tarot cards, through your tarot reading? Let's see here. We have the Queen of Cups coming out for y'all, with the Ten of Pentacles. Ooh, come on, Sagittarius. And then the Nine of Cups. This is really looking fabulous, Sagittarius. Like, again, like the main message here is like the Ten of Pentacles, like that's like, it's really like one of the best cards you can be having in terms of your financial. With the Nine of Cups by definition is a wish fulfillment, Sagittarius. I just, the main message here, even from your spirit guides, is just telling you to continue pushing through, because like you're about to be catching your break. I think I even put it as like there's like a scenario, Sagittarius. I explained it to one zodiac sign months ago. I forget who it was, but it's just like there's like a graph where it's just like there's one miner who's just like mining the dirt, and like just before they're about to hit the gold and the diamonds, they finally just give up and quit. And then there's another chart under it where it's just like the miner who just continued pushing through didn't quit, and they found the diamonds and gold and all that. And I feel like that story is really going to resonate with you guys. And so look it up. I don't know the proper verbiage for it, but like it's a graph that's pretty popular. And I feel like that's kind of your story, where it's just like, you're just digging and digging and digging and digging. You're not getting anything, darling. But just before you quit, darling, you end up striking gold. You strike those diamonds. And so it's just a very fabulous message, Sagittarius, where it's just like truly, truly, truly just push through, darling. Your story's going to get so much better. You're about to strike your diamonds. You're about to like strike gold, strike that oil, darling. So, Sagittarius, let's see how people are perceiving you at this time and their intentions towards you, darling. Let's see what's going on this week for your people in your life. What are their intentions towards you, and how are they seeing my Sagittariuses? Let's see, darling. We have the Page of Cups, the Lover's card, as well as the Devil card. Okay, girl. Okay. So it's still a good message overall, but it's like with this Page of Cups here, I feel like this is more so like a newer energy, Sagittarius, that we're seeing here. This newer energy, and it's like they're seeing you in this place of where they see you struggling, right? But I feel like this person here, they don't know how to quite reach out to you and assist you, Sagittarius. This person wants to get closer with you. They want to help you because they see you in this struggle, but they feel as if they were to try to help you, it's like this sense of where they wouldn't be of any help. They would just be a disservice of some type. Page of Swords, like they're watching you. As well, two different pages. Again, this could be just like a completely new energy, Sagittarius. It still could be, not saying it's only for new people, but it's just like there is some type of energy that does care about, that has some deep feelings towards you, that wants to help you out in some way. And it's just like, it's in this place of just like, they, instead of taking action, they just keep watching you, Sagittarius, go through your struggle. So the thing I would suggest to you guys the most right now, Sagittarius, is like if you're wanting help, or if you're wanting some type of moral support or support in general, yeah, they really just see you as this Queen of Wands, Sagittarius. They see you in this place of being extremely independent and feeling as if like they don't know how to, like it's as if like they can, on some levels they see you out of their league, if that makes sense. So if you're wanting some help, if you're wanting some moral support, if you're wanting just support in general, Sagittarius, definitely keep this in mind and just like make yourself a little bit more available, make it known, be like, hey, I need help, I need support, right? Simple case of just asking, Sagittarius. But there is definitely someone that's watching you from afar, wanting to connect with you, wanting to have just a deeper connection with you, and just they just don't quite know how. to approach you, Sagittarius. So that's interesting. So yeah, Sagittarius, that is the weekly tarot horoscope reading that I have for y'all. Hopefully you found some messages that resonate with you. If you did, be sure to book a reading with me if you would like. If you like a depthful reading with me, on my website down below, simplyvelca.com, darling. Next to my social medias, TikTok, Twitter, Instagram, all that, just being SimplyVelca, honey. But yeah, Sagittarius, I wish you so much luck. You remember, darling, keep on digging, darling, because you're about to strike your diamonds. You're about to strike gold, Sagittarius. Like, you're not gonna regret this. So just keep pushing through. I know you guys are going through such a heavy time. Just know you always, even if you feel alone right now, Sagittarius, that I'm over here rooting for you, darling. Y'all know, Sagittarius, like, out of all the fire signs, y'all are my favorite because I love me in Sagittarius. My mother's a Sagittarius and I'm a Libra Scorpio cusp, and Libras and Sagittarius are known to be like two peas in a pod, honey. So I got you, Saggy. I love you so much, and hopefully I can connect with you sometime in the near future, Sagittarius. Love you. Bye.